Good afternoon. It is January the 24th, 2017. Time to wrap up today's trading and to take a look at the overnight session and tomorrow. Our usual disclaimer: hypothetical similar performance results have certain limitations. Unlike actual performance records, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came into the market today basically anticipating a trading range. We thought that there'd be resistance at 65 to 70. And we were hoping to buy 57s or better. We had to raise that up to 62 based on the opening that we had right here. Our bias was to the upside. We think the market is going higher, going to make new highs. Don't know which day that's going to happen or what's going to be the impetus behind it. But the news coming out of the White House, the changes being implemented by Trump, not only are getting great reviews from the business community and his constituents, but even yesterday labor came in and said it was a fantastic meeting. So he's fulfilling his campaign promises right now, and that is powerful. That's something that's been lacking. We took out the old high at 77. As long as we stay above this 73, 75 area, the market can trade higher. The trade of the day was right there, a retest failure. When we break to new highs right here, that buy works. Every one of these buys have worked all the way up, and I expect a strong close. Looking down at the bottom of the screen, we've got 10,307 net long by the 50 lot trader, and when we look at the F5 screen, 39,500 net long by the broad market. So it's this powerful buying going on today. And the reason for that is Trump is starting to fulfill his promised change in industrial policies, and we should have something on lower taxes here. He talks about it, but we should have something on lower taxes proposal pretty soon. Right here, we're going to fold all this back in. We got a move out of the middle. We were looking for a move out of the 65 area, close, not perfect, but there you have it. And we have made new contract highs. Next stop, 2,300. Looking at the F2 screen, we're going to see a very strong market. There's your move out of the middle and D period, and the market has been trending ever since. Not really too interested in the short side of the market, as you could well imagine, but the trade will be failure, sell failure to take out 2280. 82 and a little bit higher in Globex. Next trade will be selling the 84, 86 area, and that's on the assumption that we close it right here at 78 1/4. If we get a spike in the close, those numbers will change. On the buy side, first buy 75, 73, followed by 69 to 71. News tomorrow: FHFA housing price index up 0.5%, and crude inventories. So really not much in the way of news tomorrow when you get right down to it. It's amazing how long it takes. We had a couple of weeks of consolidation in the 65 area. Our contention for a long time has been the S&P over 2,300, Dow over 20,000. You never know when it's going to take place, but now you can see why the large institutions that got long after November the 9th have stayed long. Nothing has changed in the fundamentals to lead them to expect that Trump's not going to do what he said he was going to do, and if he does what he says he's going to do, we can restart a very, very powerful economic engine that has been squandered by bad policies, really since World War II, if you think about it. The amount of countries that we have bent over backwards, given them a better deal, the list is endless. And it was accelerated, especially over the last 8 years. Okay, inside day so far on the 10-year note. The 2-year auction wasn't a very good one from what I could read into it. Even though we did have strong foreign participation. Why would the foreigners be buying our paper? To recycle the dollars they get by selling us tangible goods. And the other one is if the dollar keeps going up, they can make money the second way, as opposed to getting paid money on their money. So the F1 screen says trade it tomorrow. I'd like to come in tomorrow with a low set in Globex, and then failure to extend it early in the session and get long for the 5-year piece of paper. Selling today really kicked in after remember, E period is when the E-mini broke out. Right here's the high in E period. So the inverse relationship kicked in and it's taken us lower. Right now in London, we're at 8.5, so 11.15 sell 1. 19 to 23 sell 2. A little bit lower overnight, buy 1 to 5. And I'll put a question mark at 8. And then 25 to 29. But well, it'd be interesting to see what Trump brings out tomorrow. I mean, he said he was going to hit the ground running, and so far he has. The fight's going to come on budget cuts, and maybe some of the budget cuts just come from stopping the waste in a particular department. That can't make the rhinos angry, can it? Maybe it will. They certainly won't be called racist if they stand up by Trump by anybody in the press. They got that one behind them. Okay, looking at the 30-year. Okay, resistance 24 to 28. 31 to 03, sell 1. We'll make 7 to 11, sell 2. On the buy side, well, 12 to 16, 1. I think we can go a little bit lower overnight. So buy 5 to 9. And then 29 to 01 for buy 2. Gold got whacked along with the treasuries. Hell, times are good. You don't need gold anymore, right? Outside day, trading range. F2 will show a very, very pronounced B, with the selling starting in E period, then accelerating in I period. So maybe a little bit lower in the overnight. I'd like to put 1200, 1202 out there, but it might be a stretch. So buy 1, 4 to 6, and then we're going to try 99 to 01 for buy 2. Break in the markets at 10, so 10 to 12, sell 1. 15 to 17, sell 2. Crude oil, API is out tonight. I haven't seen what the guesstimates are, or swags for that. They're all over the map always. higher low, higher high. We're just in a trading range, so we got a seller at 53.50 and we have a buyer at 52 and a quarter as that stands right now. So F1 says we can be buyers. Okay, we got a B in the overnight, so 53.50 held, so maybe 52 and a quarter, 52.50 is where we're headed right now. We'll see, we're down to the APIs and tomorrow's EIAs, so maybe because we have a B here a little bit lower. $52.50, $52.75 by 1. 52 and an even, 52 and a quarter by 2. 53 and a quarter, 53.50, sell 1. 53.75, 54, sell 2. The euro. Surprised we got to 108. We didn't. We got to 107.90. But stronger than I thought it was going to be. Higher low, higher high. Weak finish. F2 will not show that. So F1 says you can buy it. F2. There we go, an I period, which we saw in the 10-year note, the 30-year bond, and in gold. So maybe a little lower in the overnight, 107.25 by 1. It stops beneath that level right there, 107 even. On the sell side, we're at 47, so 65 to 75, sell 1. 90 to the buck, sell 2. That's it for this January the 24th, 2017, the dead of winter. I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.